Hello everybody, welcome back to Matchday with Max. Forest beating Southampton in a huge game, 4-3. John, they didn't make that easy, did they?
Unbelievable. I'd love to come to a game one day and just relax for the last 10 minutes. But I tell you what, Danilo has been class for the last 3 or 4 games. He's really turned it on, and I think that's what's going to keep us up this year.
And it was a huge game today. There was so much at stake, really. It was definitely a must-win, especially with Everton winning early. But fair play to Forest, Cooper, the tactics worked today. Although for the first 10 minutes, I was quite worried because they were sitting back a lot.
I mean, Brighton have really stitched us up today. They've not made it easy for us, and I thought that those nerves might get to us today, but we really came out, we showed it well. We went 2-0 up early doors, and I felt from that point, even though Southampton showed a bit of spirit, I felt as though we were in control of the game.
Taiwo Wani today, what a performance from him to get on the score sheet twice, and maybe should have got the hat-trick with the penalty.
I mean, every time Taiwo plays, I feel confident, because he holds it up, he loves it. Having Yatesy back in the side lifted everybody. But I just felt that was one of the best 11s that we put out for a long time.
I agree.
And then having Willy Bolly back at the end, and the 3 at the back, feels like that's what we might see next year, if we stay up, when we stay up.
When we stay up.
Because I feel like this team has got a lot more to give.
Big assault. Nice one, mate. Come on, you Reds. Nice one. Full time. What a win for Forest.
That was horrible. It was like the playoff semi-final all over again, but so good. Just about held on. Danilo on fire. Come on.
Danilo really on fire, and a new chant about him. How good has he been in the last few games?
He won't have a clue what that chant's all about, but Danilo's on fire. Him and Felipe, 2 best signings we've made in years, absolutely on fire tonight.
What can this result do to Forest? Because it's a huge win going into the last
Gives us
3 games now.
Maybe one more draw, hopefully. Maybe that's all we need, who knows? But
Then we're going to stay up.
Yeah, you've got to say yes.
We have to. There's no option, we have to. We can't face the championship again, it's horrible.
Come on, you Reds. Mate, what a result.
Wow, unbelievable. I've said it all this year. We will stay up. Of course we'll stay up.
What did you make of it?
It was good.
Yeah. Who was your man of the match today?
Always Felipe.
Felipe?
Yeah, always Felipe.
And he nearly got a goal at the end as well.
Yeah.
Dave, let's try and compose ourselves and do this interview again.
Yeah.
What a result, mate. But Forest never make it easy.
No, it's always going to be dramatic. It's going to pull us this way and that, which is what it did. And from a neutral's point of view, it's a wonderful game of football to watch. When you're invested emotionally as we are, Max, in our like heart-searching, soul-searching, brain-searching, mind-searching, and it's just the dancing girls are here. We've won,
Mate, because that was an interesting performance, wasn't it?
It had everything about Forest, the good bits and the bad bits.
Because the first 10 minutes, I was quite worried. I thought, why are we sitting back at home to, no disrespect to Southampton, but to bottom of the table?
Yeah, we really, Max, all season have struggled for a key figure in midfield to control the game for us and be our tempo setter. They have James Ward-Prowse. I was kind of looking again, I'd love James Ward-Prowse to come and play for us, but we got the job done. We eventually got in front. I mean, 2 great finishes by Taiwo. Then we get a penalty. You kind of think it's going our way. Then they come back to 3-2. They played some good football, you know.
Definitely.
But at this stage of the season, playing good football, if you're not backing it up with a result, results are everything. We are now, I believe,
16th.
16th, 5th bottom.
Yeah.
So Leeds thought they were okay. They thought they had a moral victory at Manchester City. They didn't. They lost. Leicester have got to look at themselves. Everton have done great things at Brighton. We've responded and we've put ourselves right in the mix. And I'm fairly certain now that might be Saints unable to catch us. So it's been a huge night. It's great for this fan base. We've had a lot to put up with.
100%.
I'm elated, and I've got one of the beautiful dancing.
Who was your man of the match?
All of them.
Yes, Doc.
Exactly, all of them.
Absolutely.
Come on, you Reds.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Nice one.